Is up? Welcome to an outdoor edition of the Drop Step. It is 10:10 p.m. on May 25th, and for the first time since 1999, the New York Knicks are headed back to the NBA Finals. Um, I've had about now, she's a couple hours process information. I have a live reaction with about 8 minutes left filmed. I'll probably snippet that after this, but I can't believe they did it. They have genuinely built an incredible roster around Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns. It's perfect. It is a perfect roster. For if you did not luck out and get a top three player on your roster like the other two teams in the league did, OKC trading for Shea out of the Paul George trade, being luck that he turns into a two-time MVP, and then San Antonio lucking into the number one overall pick and getting an alien. If you do not do that, you have to build a perfect roster, and the New York Knicks have done it. Those words don't even feel real coming out of my mouth. The New York Knicks? I feel like I'm doing a group shout out. I got to say something about every single guy because I've loved this entire roster. I've been such a huge defender of this roster, and it starts head of the snake 2023. Captain Clutch, the Brunson burner. Uh, he's not only a terrific basketball player, he's the reason I tune in every night. I love him. He has just this demeanor and run through a brick wall for that man. Uh, he's always said the right thing. He took less money when he could, took a pay cut. There's no other superstars taking pay cuts. There's no other superstars in the NBA taking pay cuts. This guy just wants to fucking win. He's the fucking best. If I feel bad for people who don't fully grasp what Jalen Brunson means to this organization and what he means to Knicks fans. He said in his first meeting, in his first press conference, "I'm not a savior." You're a motherfucking liar. He's the savior of the franchise. It doesn't make any sense that the 6'2 backup point guard from Dallas is now the best player left in the Eastern Conference and swept his way against two of these teams and then has dismantled Atlanta after two game winners by CJ. This team has broken the Eastern Conference open so much that they have a shot against Wemby and the Spurs or Shea and the Thunder. And we'll find out who they even play. They're beating each other up so much that I don't even know what team's gonna get there, and I don't know what team's gonna look like when it is there. Karl Anthony Towns. Wow, so many emotions here. I think you first have to. You'd be wrong to talk about Karl Anthony Towns and not mention why he's here. Karl Anthony Towns is here because we were able to cash in on Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo. At the time, me personally, not a fan of this trade. I will put it out there now. Oh, we're trading a Julius Randle headache for a Karl Anthony Towns headache. We're going to be bad on defense. We're going to be soft. Karl. There's been moments where it's like that, absolutely. That has not been this year in the slightest. I have not felt this way this year at the slightest. Even in I haven't thought he was a problem all season. I mean, definitely bad games and stuff, and you have the the reaction, he's the highest salaried player on the team. He'd be the guy to trade if you were trying to trade for Giannis and you felt like that gave you a better shot. I'm one of those people that feel like definitely a Giannis trade could have happened this year in this offseason, and I probably would have been excited about it. Carl, my apologies. Truly. And I've been so about you this year. I've been so about you and this team this year. Your attitude has been incredible, and I appreciate watching you every night because it's lost on people that Karl-Anthony Towns was a number 1 overall pick. So he was seen as someone who could be a franchise guy. He just needed a right team around him. Minnesota spent years wasting him, and he has fully blossomed. It's the passing, it's the shooting. The shooting is unreal right now. I know that everyone on the Knicks right now is shooting the fuck out of the ball. Karl-Anthony Towns, I have no fucking doubt when he pulls up this fucking quick trigger. He's so tall. He can get to the rim anytime he wants, and did tonight. Mobley and Allen jumping at this pump fake because he's a dead-eye shooter. He's find another 7-footers that shoots like him. You may say, Wemby, it's not this. This is high volume ass shooting at the 5. The rebounding is incredible. Why has no one told me that Karl-Anthony Towns is a fucking awesome defensive rebounder? He's moving his hands. He's moving his feet. 2 blocks, 2 steals tonight, plus 25, 19, 4, and 3. The passing's been incredible. He hasn't been able to do it much against Cleveland because they had the double bigs. But the passing was incredible against Philadelphia. The passing was incredible against Atlanta once they figured him out. I don't know. So I guess if the Spurs do match up, they're going to stick Wemby on Hart. I can't do this right now. But Carl, incredible. OG Anunoby. Trading RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly. I'm just going to go through everyone on the roster and how they were acquired. OG Anunoby trading RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly to the Toronto Raptors. And I don't know how the Raptors don't get more out of this trade. I get that you get 2 guys that you feel are like legit rotation guys. RJ, you feel like could average 20 and kind of has been close his entire career. The Knicks were ready to be done with that. And Emmanuel Quickly hasn't played much for the Raptors. And you immediately jump in that conversation and bring up Deuce McBride, who was clawing for minutes while Tom Thibodeau was on this team. And with the trade of Emmanuel Quickly, he has stepped in just perfectly. Deuce, 2 points, 2 assists, 2 steals tonight, or 3 steals tonight. I don't care. I feel like every time he shoots the ball, it's going in. Deuce. Drafted. Development. Incredible by Knicks development. OG Anunoby is the reason this team clicks and the reason it works. If he's not on the backline defense, Jalen's incredible as a charge guy, which is so weird to say. I have a crush on Jalen Brunson. Whatever. Jalen Brunson makes me believe in life again. That's so funny. OG Anunoby is so incredible defensively for the Knicks. And also, he's got the magnet ball too. Every time he shoots a 3, I'm like, damn, is this one going in again? And he gets it. And you're just like, shit, okay. The guy who has gotten us going this playoffs, and it's been such a tone shift. Mikal Bridges. It would have been so easy to turn on Mikal this year. So many people did. I was not one of them. I just knew for this team to work, Mikal has to work. You need the 6'5", 6'6" length, and the guy that shoots corner threes, who guards the other team's best player, is a role model for the younger wings. Like he feels like he leads that position group. Like where Brunson leads the team, I feel like every guy looks to Bridges as well and is like, That dude will not let us fucking slack off any. Like, I can't, like, you trade the 5 first round picks. I was a fan at the time. I stay a fan now of the trade. I don't fuck them picks. Fuck them picks, especially if we're going to develop guys that we get in the second round. Like Tyler Kolek, Muhammad Diawara, Mitchell fucking Robinson, who's been on the team 10 years now and is going to go to the finals. What a big Mitch. Drive that big ass truck around New York City. Delete your social medias. Share AI videos. Don't do that. Mitch, we're cool off the AI videos. Mitchell Robinson going to the finals. Wow, I can't believe Mitch stuck it out this long, and all the trade rumors and the injuries. I'm glad he's with us. I'm glad he's with us right now. Just an incredible rebounder. He's such a huge presence. You don't understand, if you don't watch Knicks games, what the offense looks like when Mitchell Robinson gets an offensive rebound. You hear the name because the other team has to intentionally foul him because he's not a great free throw shooter. They has to intentionally foul him multiple times a game just so he can't play. That's how good he is. That the other team is willing to concede giving up fouls in games that they are already losing just so this guy doesn't play. He's an incredible basketball player. I feel like he's going to block every shot. I feel like he's going to grab every rebound. No other words. I see a guy, but I feel like he should be last because he was last to join this team. I mean, not in transaction order date. Jose Alvarado. I was scared of this. I was scared of this trade. I was scared of this trade too. When the talk was like the Knicks could go after Jose Alvarado, I'm like, okay, but Kolek has kind of been like really good as the backup point guard. Like, I like Kolek. Kolek, he can hoop a little bit. Jose Alvarado is exactly what this team needed. Another high character, high culture guy. Just a dog. He competes. Every time he shoots these like floaters and these layups, I'm like, he's too short. There's too many big bodies. There's no way that's going in. He just floats it up there. Also, Mitch is an incredible lob threat. You saw it definitely tonight in Game 4. The Cavs were a little broken once they started throwing lobs to Mitch. McHale started that off. Jose Alvarado, just perfect spark plug. And a guy who I didn't even realize till today who was out of the rotation, Jordan Clarkson. Oh my gosh. First 5 games of the year, I feel he was just terrible. Didn't have his shot. Didn't have his shot. Was turning the ball over. I was like, what the fuck? Is this the Jordan Clarkson experience? We were waiting for so many years for him to leave Utah to join a contender. And I was like, well, let me stay in. Let's see if he get his shot. And then he was out of the rotation. He worked his way back into the rotation. He fell out again. He came back. And he's somehow one of the most interesting defenders on the Knicks roster because he's 6'5". He has great hands. And he's been able to just pick people's pockets. I'm not scared when Jordan Clarkson is in the game. Not the slightest. I feel like it's one of our 9-10 guys that I'm just cool with being in the game. 2 more guys, I'm pretty sure. Josh Hart. Heart of the city. I feel like I am insanely critical of Josh. Because when he is wrong, he is detrimental. He feels like he hinders the whole roster. Because when he is right, he is the best thing for the entire roster. The energy, the hands. He has picked more pockets this postseason than I feel like I've seen him do as the initiating defender. He was CJ McCollum picked up and ate his lunch. Nikhil Alexander-Walker did that. He was doing that to Tyrese Maxey. Donovan Mitchell, they had on just a fucking lock. The defense has been so fucking good. That putting up 130 points and winning by essentially 40 tonight, the points is whatever. Held Cleveland to 93. And some of it is guys missing three pointers. I'm aware of that. But they're picking the right guys, they're picking the right times to let them shoot. Neither of San Antonio or OKC is a tremendous shooting team. Like I'm talking myself into the Knicks for the finals. Like I said, 10:30 now. Shout out Mike Brown. He figured it out. Let's go Knicks, baby. At the end of this, I'll put my reaction for when I was watching it with 7 minutes or with about 7 minutes left. It's like a 3 minute segment. It's literally just me in the moment, kind of putting it all together. Even though it has felt like the Knicks was going to the finals since game one. It's nice to know it for real and enjoy it. Such a weird feeling for, I don't know, anyone that knows me at this point knows that if you've been around me enough, I'm a big enough Knicks fan, and you know that the Knicks have been good for at least the last 3 to 4 years. You know that like the Knicks have been good, and it weirdly aligns with my personal happiness. It's peaking at all the right times. I'm so happy. This is such a special thing. It doesn't happen that often. I'm now realizing that as my other favorite teams won championships very early in my youth or before I could even engage with them, the championships, that I haven't felt anything like that in a long time. 2024 Yankees, really close. Juan Soto, Aaron Judge back to back was some of my happiest moments as a sports fan. It's got to be all Knicks from here. The Giants championship, I was just young. Like, they're cool stories. Like, they're cool players or cool teams. I was just too young to really engage. Obviously, I have moments, but this Knicks team it's happening at the right time in my life. That'll do it for me. Here's live react. No show and tell in this video because I'm filming outside, so there's no records. But we'll do Love Supreme shout out Spike Lee. Shout out Denzel Washington. Shout out Timothy Chalamet. Shout out Leon Rose. Shout out Jalen Brunson. Deuces. Thank you for watching the Drop Step. I can say it. The New York Knicks are going to the NBA Finals. Cleveland empties the bench with 8 minutes left to go in Game 4. And they have no fight. The Knicks dominated every facet of the game. Cleveland put up a good first quarter, but it wasn't even that good because the Knicks were still up 12, I think, in the first. They were playing out the final 7 minutes now. It's Clarkson, Kolek, Huckporty, Diawara, and Alvarado out there for the Knicks. Clarkson's going to get an easy floater. And misses, puts his own miss. They miss again. Kolek gets it, misses. New York Knicks are going to the NBA Finals. For the first time in my lifetime. Shout out Leon Rose. Shout out Jalen Brunson. Shout out Timothy Chalamet. Shout out Spike motherfucking Lee. I don't know what else to say. I can't believe they're doing this. This is the definition of belt to ass. We dominated Philly, dominated Cleveland, figured it out versus Atlanta. Wemby or Shea, get ready to play against the Knicks. Oh my god. This is going to be the sloppiest 6.5 minutes left of this game. I've teared up a couple of times. Haven't been able to let myself fully go. I'm probably not going to. Tearing up is enough for me. This is a special group. Earlier in the video, I don't know if I shouted out Landry Shamet. Shout out Landry Shamet. What a team. They may have built the perfect roster for never having an actual top 5 player. I will go to bat for Jalen Brunson against anyone. Individually, I don't know if he's a top 5 guy, but this may be the fucking perfect roster. And they're still Cleveland don't have anything left. Chalamet showed up in a 1999 Eastern Conference Champions shirt. Him and Kylie. Let's go Knicks. Yo, editor Dylan, editor me here. I literally say that I'm saving 2 guys for this, and I never say the man's name. Landry Shamet. You're going at the end of this video, man. Such a huge fan of Landry Shamet, man. He was so awesome in the playoffs last year with Tibbs when he finally extended the bench. And then even in the early season, he looked like one of our 6 best players. He looked like our 6th man. Genuinely, so early on in the year. Takes the hard screen, fucks up his shoulder, works all the way back, and he's fully back. RJ on the broadcast talking about it today, about how much he's about to get paid. It sucks he won't be around here next year, but get your fucking bag, Landry Shamet. You're a dog. Okay. Go Knicks. Thank you for watching the drop step. Deuces.